Right now, these emotional 3D cat stories are going crazy viral across TikTok and Instagram. These videos get millions of views because they tap into deep human emotions using a relatable character. And in this tutorial, you will see exactly how you can make them too, step by step, completely from scratch. Open the Gemini link I left in the description for you. It opens right inside Gemini. Click on the button that says Start Chat. Now you need to type in a life theme or an emotional situation. For this example, let's use one of the starters. Type in the cat who shared his only meal with a stray. Hit enter on your keyboard. Now watch as the Gemini T generates a full 5-part narrative arc for you. It breaks the story down into the setting, the catalyst, the turning point, the resolution, and the moral. This is exactly what makes these stories go viral. Look at the output on your screen. You will see 5 numbered sections. Each section has a scene description and a character emotional state. But here's the most important part. Underneath each description, there is a gray code block. Inside that code block is a ready-to-use image prompt. Move your mouse to the top right corner of the first code block. Click the button that says Copy Code. That copies the entire prompt to your clipboard. If you want a full narration script to match these scenes, just type, "Write me a voiceover script for this story." The Gemini will generate a soft and reflective script that fits the emotional tone perfectly. Once you have your prompts and your script, you are ready for the next stage. Now open Google Flow. This is where we turn those text prompts into high-end 3D visuals. Click on the button that says Create New Image. You will see a large text field at the top of the interface. Paste your first prompt right into that box. Now look for the model selector on the right side of the screen. Click on it and choose Nano Banana 2. This specific model is the best at handling the soft volumetric lighting and expressive facial features we need for our cat character. Now look at the settings panel. Set the aspect ratio to 9:16 because these perform best as vertical shots. Click the generate button while that first image is rendering. Go back to the text field and delete the old prompt. Paste the second prompt you copied from the Gemini. Click generate again. Do this for every single one of the 5 prompts the Gemini gave you. Once all 5 images are rendered, you need to save them to your computer. Click the download icon on each image. One more thing before we move on to video, you can download the reference image from the link in the description. This is a high-quality 3D render of our white cat character. Every time you generate a new scene in Google Flow, upload this reference image alongside your text prompt. This ensures the cat's face and fur stay exactly the same in every single clip. Now that you have your images, we need to bring them to life. Go to Flex Clip. Click on the section labeled Image to Video. Upload your first image, the one that establishes the setting. Now look for the model selector in the video settings. Choose ByteDance Seedance 2.0. This model provides the most stable character movement without distorting the cat's features. In the motion prompt field, type a short description of how you want the camera to move. For a reflective story like this, type slow cinematic zoom in. This adds a sense of intimacy to the scene. Click the generate button and wait for the clip to process. When the video is ready, download it. Now repeat this process, camera movement like a slow pan, and hit generate. Now if you want to skip all that manual work, there is a much faster way to scale this entire process. We put together everything you need inside our school community. The link is right there in the description. Go to the classroom and find the lesson for the expressive cat workflow. You will find a library of ready-made prompts you can use immediately. Now grab those prompts and paste them into our custom Airtable template. You can find the link to duplicate the template right inside the school lesson. Once you have it in your own Airtable workspace, look for the column labeled Episode Theme. Type your story idea into that cell. Now click the big automation button at the top of the table. The system runs everything automatically in the background using the API. It generates the narrative beats, creates the image prompts, and even organizes your assets into folders. This saves you hours of switching between tabs and manual copying. Now your video needs the right atmosphere. Go to Flex Clip and look for the music library. In the search bar, type gentle piano or emotional cinematic. Browse through the tracks and find one that feels soft and reflective. Click the download button to save the track. Now stay in Flex Clip and go to the sound effects section. Search for ambient rain or city street sounds. Download a couple of these layers. Adding these small environmental sounds makes the 3D world feel much more immersive. For the narration, go to 11 Labs. This is where we get that empathetic human-like voice. Paste the script that the Gemini wrote for you into the text box. Open the voice library and look for a voice that sounds warm and gentle. Select the voice and click generate. Download the audio file once it is finished. Now it is time to put it all together. Open Flex Clip again and start a new project. Import your 5 video clips, your background music, your sound effects, and your narration file. Place the narration track on the layer above the video. Align the start of each clip with the corresponding part of the voiceover. Now drop your music track onto the bottom layer. Lower the volume of the music to around 20% so it stays in the background. Drag your sound effects to the specific moments where they add the most impact, like the sound of rain starting in the alley. Trim the ends of your clips so the transitions feel smooth and natural. Your video is now ready to post.
The attic was cold, and the night was long. I had only this one small golden crust to quiet the ache in my stomach.
You could upload it to every platform manually, but there is a better way. If you want a simple and effective tool, use Metricool to handle your basic scheduling. But if you want the absolute best experience for growing a brand, use Vista Social. Upload your finished video to the dashboard. Write your title and a meaningful caption. Now select YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. You can schedule the post for the exact time your audience is most active. This lets you build a consistent posting habit. You can even schedule an entire week of cat stories in just 1 hour. Remember, everything you need, the prompts, the Airtable template, and the full workflow is waiting for you in the school community. Link in the description.